So when you're buying a home, right, essentially the month in which you buy it is not the first mortgage payment you'll make. So if you're buying the home in January, you'll usually make your first mortgage payment in March. Now, a lot of people don't realize this, but if you can make that first payment in February and you actually take out whatever your mortgage payment would be, and you actually allocate that and send it to the bank and say, apply that towards my principal. At that point, you're then going to be paying an additional one extra mortgage payment in that first year very easily, right? Because essentially you're moving into the home and you're just paying a mortgage payment. But without realizing it, by making that extra first payment, you're actually going to be taking about 6 months to a year off of the overall term of the loan, and you'll be saving just over $10,000 in interest.
I really urge real estate investors to think about the context in which they take this advice. First of all, his math is all wrong. You gotta double check his math with the average price of homes and the average interest rates these days. But second of all, as a real estate investor, you don't want to take this advice because you should be utilizing that capital to stabilize your property and keep in reserves. What you're gonna wanna do is make sure you have adequate savings, an adequate bankroll, an adequate operating account to account for any unforeseen costs. You do not want to be paying additional into that mortgage. The entire premise of renting properties is that your tenants are paying your mortgage. So really be careful in the context of which you take this advice.